Welcome back.
Who's this Baron? Why were you looking for him? What is he after?
Baron Ferenczi. Just one of the many names the butcher goes by. We're both looking at the same thing here. What do you think it is they've dug out of that rock there?
I don't dare venture a guess.
I don't dare venture a guess.
A huge pair of dragon wings. That's what they got away with. Nothing we can do about it now, Carrier. No end to the work.
Dragon wings? Vampires and dragons? Where is the Cthulhu stuff?
Dragon wings. Just like in the legend, but hey, I'm prepared to believe anything at this point. What does this guy need them for?
They do call him the Butcher, so I can only assume the worst.
Oh, right.
So for anyone that's getting on me about, what's the deal? Why do you keep talking about Cthulhu? Like, why does it matter? Just enjoy the adventure. It's in the freaking name of the game. It's a Cthulhu Adventure. Why are we dealing with vampires and dragons? Where is the Cthulhu? It's okay if you want to mix that stuff. Like, okay, that's a little weird, but sure. But I'm not getting any Cthulhu. Maybe I am. Maybe, again, my ignorance to Cthulhu, I will admit. But still, I should be getting some stuff other than Fishmouth, right? Right?
Did you just call me Carrier?
That seems to be your role, yes.
Again with this deterministic nonsense.
That's a mighty big word there, buddy.
The book shows you to carry it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
What does that make you?
I'm a hunter of evils.
Like your dad, huh?
He's more of a protector of the other.
So everyone has their little role in this production, huh? What's Kitty's then?
I don't want to speculate on that.
Smart girl.
The other.
Almstein is not like us.
You think or you know?
Neither. I believe.
Never mind. Was it you who installed the communications jammer?
I was trying to sabotage the Baron. Much good did that do.
You gave us quite the headache.
Literally.
Sorry, I guess?
How did you get past Vlad and his DJ friend? Did you have to bust out some dope rhymes?
What? No, I'm stealthy. I don't think they even suspect what had been going on underneath them.
No end to the work. What does that mean, Peace?
How much of the book have you read?
I read a bit of it once. It made Kitty start to talk. I was frankly too terrified to examine it since.
Open it at the very last page.
It's writing itself.
The work is just another name for the Necronomicon, and it literally has no end. Yet.
Okay, so is it writing super slowly, or is it getting thicker and thicker and thicker? Like, at what point does it become so big that it crushes the entire planet? Like, what?
So wait a minute, does this mean...
I don't know exactly what it means to be truthful. No one really does. What we do know is that it can change reality around it, and it might be controlled while doing so.
Not by Buzz.
So what's our next... Wait a minute, my phone's ringing, but we're deep underground.
Everything's upside down around here.
Don, is that you?
Finally. Where the heck were you guys? I've been calling forever.
Long story. The butcher was here, but he gave us the slip. We did find Peace. She's here with us. Hold on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. So I found what was hidden in Flamel's abode.
The stabilizing element.
Yeah, a piece of paper with one phrase written on it.
What phrase?
I have it right here. One sec. A terrible storm, and 3 bells ringing throughout it, shall awaken the beast.
3 bells. There's a bell in this castle. I wonder if it has anything to do with this.
And there was a bell above Flamel's place where I found this.
So, we looked for a 3rd one, huh?
If awakening the beast really is what we want.
Good point. Well, is it?
Oh, that sounds exciting at least.
I have enough excitement in my life already.
A terrible storm.
As freaked up as a Hurricane Herbert, if it's to be taken literally.
I seem to just nearly miss it every time I get somewhere.
Until one day you won't.
Shall awaken the beast?
Yeah, that part is a little unnerving.
It is a little, true.
Yeah, I feel the same. It probably still needs to happen, right?
Most likely, yes.
It probably does, whatever that means.
Why did he say it like that? Shall awaken the beast?
So this was the constant Barnabas told me about.
The stabilizing element. If only we actually knew what that meant.
The Necronomicon is ever-changing chaos. If Olmstein wrote it down, whatever this phrase describes will probably happen, for better or worse.
This is all fine and dandy, but what do we do next?
I'm convinced the butcher's left for Fishmouth, with a pair of dragon wings in tow.
Fishmouth. Their evil festival should be in full swing by now. Ugh.
You and Kitty shouldn't be showing your faces here again. It's my turn to follow this butcher deep into Fishmouth's stinking guts.
Not without looking like one of them creepy cultists, you're not. You need to see the voodoo gentleman about a disguise, Mr. Katype.
The password is Fidelio.
Tell him Kitty says hi.
All right, kids. Head on over to my office. I'll meet you there once I'm done with the butcher.
Ooh.
I'd made my way to the part of town Buzz lived in, just as wretched and unappealing as the rest of Darkham. But it was dawn, and that seemed to raise my spirits a little. It was time to look for the voodoo gentleman.
We've switched back over to dawn. We're back in a familiar location. Take a look at our inventory real quick. We have a hook.
Picked up this fishing hook. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure either.
Okay. I'm sure that'll come into use soon. There may be stuff here we need to click on or interact with, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to try to go straight over to the voodoo gentleman first to see what happens.
Morning.
Password?
Fidelio. Hello there.
Greetings, traveler.
The voodoo gentleman, I presume.
You presume correctly, sir. And you are?
Katype. Don R. Katype. Friend of Buzz's. He was here a while ago.
Oh, yeah, he's alright, I hope. Is the cat in the same predicament?
Still a wisecracking nightmare. Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So, what about this Olmstein character? Buzz tells me you says he's a good friend of yours.
Yes, I did say that, didn't I? It's a weird thing about Bob.
What is?
Well, everything.
Has Bob ever gone by the nickname The Butcher?
Oh, no, the Butcher's a horrible person, whoever he or she is.
Care to, expand on that subject?
Not much is known about the Butcher, even in my circle. He's rumored to be into god-awful, unnatural experiments with the dead. Ugh, horrible stuff. Bob can't be the Butcher, or at least I don't think so.
What does he look like? What's his deal?
You probably won't believe me, but see here, it's strange. I've been friends with him for decades now, or at least I'm convinced I have. And yet, It's like one of those dreams where you see the person clearly in front of you, but yet when you wake, you can't for the life of you describe them.
Oh, come on.
I'm serious. Bob is, well, he's something else. He's the one person I can really say has changed me. I mean, in his presence, I always feel, volatile, inconsistent, vibrantly fluctuating, inevitably equivocal.
So we're just listing fancy words now. Do you have a picture of him? Is he on, whatchamacallit, the social,
Media? I don't think I've ever seen Bob in a picture, and he's undescribable. A true mystery.
Not that you'd care, but none of that helped. Like, at all.
What can I tell you, Mr. K-Type? Some people are just hermetical like that.
Getting onto something else.
Wait, before that, there is something about you. I get this feeling that you are somehow marked.
All right, I'm impressed. Yeah, I touched something called the, shining trapeze.
The shining trapezohedron! Yet you stand here before me. So it's true. You have the Haunter's mark. Forgive me to throw such a cliche at you, but you truly are chosen.
Why, thanks for noticing. Mom always said one day I'd show 'em all who Don K-Type is.
Of course, you know, with great dark powers come great dark responsibilities.
Oh, yeah. Tenebrous forces consuming and corrupting the mortal soul and all that. Not really a surprise, to be quite honest with you.
So it's a small thing, but Don's left foot is bothering me. I believe it's the exact same size as the right foot. It's moved forward, and that's fine. The problem is it's further away from us, so it should be a little bit smaller, and it's really bothering me. I don't know why. It just is. So what else can we ask about?
About the Haunter's mark. What exactly does it do?
It is supposed to turn its bearer into a receptor of sorts.
Great. Now I'm a receptor.
A way of channeling past events that involved said object. The things we could learn about the world by employing its power. It boggles the mind.
Yeah, it does sound kinda useful. Kinda like a superpower, so I'm not complaining.
Not exactly a superpower. It's a dark gift, and it may come with great personal costs.
Dark or not, I, like gifts. I can, make my hand glow on command, too.
Yeah, that's pretty rad.
So, how's the voodoo business going these days?
You know, can't really complain. A possession here, a curse there. It's really picked up with all the weird cults running around lately.
Yeah, gonna be digging into a lot of that soon. I'm in the need of some robes to attend the Fishmouth Festival. Think you can help out?
The fest? Whatever would possess you to want to go there? Word of dispassionate advice. Don't. Those are bad people, if people they be.
I'm up to my neck in it. Can't really back out now. So, can you help with the robes?
I sure can. You're gonna need a fine piece of silk, a miniaturized sewing machine, 3 tufts of recently shed koala fur.
Okay, so this is more like the old LucasArts games where they would give you these crazy lists, although I don't think he's actually given us one.
Okay, I've heard enough. Don't you happen to have the actual article laying around somewhere?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Can I just, have it? No, fetch quests or anything?
Yeah, sure, why not? It was really appreciated at last year's Supernatural Society costume ball, but I doubt it would hit as hard this year. It's in the chest over there. Let me unlock it for you.
Thanks, voodoo gentleman. You're all right.
No probs, Donatello.
Please don't call me that. So, how do I look?
Appropriately stupid and scary, simultaneously.
Alrighty then. Thanks again. I'll be on my way.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. That's not enough to get you into the festival, dude.
It isn't. What's wrong?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but your smell.
Uh,
I had Parisian cheese a while ago. That can't be it, can it?
No, I mean, you don't stink.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
But you need to stink to be let inside Fishmouth during that unholy festival.
Like milk, 2 weeks after you spilled it on your favorite rug.
Quite the vivid imagery, but no, it's more specific than that. More in the vein of, I've had hundreds of rotting fish rubbed against these robes I'm wearing. The festival seems to be a very fish-themed thing. The locals are very particular with their social gatherings.
So, rub a dead fish on it, huh? Shouldn't be too hard.
I'm afraid that won't cut it, Don. It really needs to be a lot of rotten fish.
All right, Mr. Voodoo. Good looking out. I'll try to think of something. Later.
Take care now. And take care of Buzz too while you're at it.
this is quite the objective that we have now. We've got to find a lot of rotten fish to make ourselves stink. Get into a festival. Okay? I imagine that those fish aren't going to be too hard to find, but we'll see shortly.